Nature's Classroom is an engaging outdoor program that changes children's lives. It encompasses the whole being of the child, and it weaves together these threads that give them self-esteem. It gives them a sense of belonging. It gives them a sense of success. And these are necessary tools for them to have. It helps them to become something they weren't before they were there. To create, to discover and explore, to grow and learn in a new way. I often said that my children who went there came back and they were transformed into different children. They were more independent, they were more confident, they were happier, they were more resilient, and they thought differently because of the thinking that goes into the work that's done at Nature's Classroom. I was always blessed as an educator to be there with my children, to learn with the guides that mentor the children. They mentored me right along with them. And to know that this experience was life-changing. There's nothing quite like it. And my children were so blessed to have that opportunity, as so was I.
When you're whether in a urban school or a suburban school, not every Montessori school can be the ideal farm school. So for our students to be able to go out and really be one with nature and work with it and work for it is extremely important.
One of the things I love is the connection to what we do in the classroom. So often, we'll be doing a lesson in the room, and a student will say, "Oh, I remember at Nature's Classroom, I took a class on X, Y, and Z." And they'll remember, and they'll tell a fact, or they'll tell a situation. And that connection to the curriculum is beneficial in so many different ways.
What sets it apart is really the intentionality of the program. All aspects of it have clearly been thought through, and they have a purpose, and I think that's something that makes it memorable and impactful for our kids, for me as a teacher too, and I just can't say enough good things about NCI, so I hope you'll support them.
My name is Thomas Snyder. I went to Nature's Classroom for 6 years, and I think that the advantages of the program are I got to hang out with my friends in a different environment than my normal classroom, which was really rewarding. The food was great, and I think that a lot of the lessons that I learned about being outside in nature, and it really impacted me and affected a lot of my favorite activities like hiking and backpacking and stuff like that now.
I am an enormous fan of Nature's Classroom Institute. My own two kids went to NCI in Wisconsin. Each of them went for their entire 6 years of elementary school. But what I noticed each and every time they came back is that they came back, first of all, raving about the experience, so excited. And, but more than anything, they really were bigger, not only in height, but in their confidence, in their sense of self, and in their ability to consider different ways to solve problems. Overall, I think it was a really formative experience. Thanks, NCI. We love you guys.
As an educator, I believe Nature's Classroom is the best early learning experience a child can have. And not just because it's authentically Montessori, but because it's Nature's Classroom. Where else do kids learn in such an idyllic setting with wide open spaces and so many opportunities to explore in nature? But more than the environment, Nature's Classroom is about the people. Research consistently shows that a child's first experience with formal education sets the tone for future learning. And my 3 children were set up to be independent and confident and to succeed in so many ways. They loved coming to school every single day.
Our kids have been there since they were 3 years old, and we love everything that the school has to offer. The hands-on learning, the sense of community, their amount of time outside, appreciation for the earth and nature and spending time in nature.
Our family loves the school for so many different reasons. There's farming in our family, and we like to spend a lot of time outdoors, whether it's hiking, growing crops and vegetables, or just being with animals. And Nature's Classroom Montessori, to us, is an extension of all those values. In general, my kids I've watched grow to become more independent and confident, and so we love the school.
And I am a Nature's Classroom Montessori alum. I'm currently a junior at the University of Wisconsin-Madison. I'm studying for community and environmental sociology, as well as to achieve certificates in food systems, gender and women's studies, and global health. I attended Nature's Classroom for 12 years, so I loved growing up on that campus and feeling so close to all the different ecosystems there. It's 100% a part of who I am today. I'm still studying environmentalism and sustainability. And in all my endeavors today, in school and in my career, I really attribute my strive to learn more and to be curious and to think about how we can uplift everybody's voice and be intersectional is due to my time at Nature's Classroom and the way it taught me that I'm worthy of asking questions and there's always more to learn.
And I am currently a freshman at Columbia University studying applied physics. I think that my constant immersion in nature was absolutely essential to just my greater life enjoyment. I still feel a sense of awe in nature on my daily walks that I first felt in Listening Point at Nature's Classroom when we'd go out into nature and journal about what we observed and heard for 20-25 minutes. And at Nature's Classroom, I never really felt there were walls between subjects. There were no strict subjects, math, science, English, but it was more of a general learning. And through nature, we could see the synthesis of all that learning around us.
I am very, very grateful for all of the skills and the lessons that I learned while at Nature's Classroom. Personally, it was really, really helpful, and I really appreciate the hands-on project-based learning. I think in the meantime, it's really helped me dive into the topics that I'm learning and find my niche interests. And I also have been really grateful for the environmental emphasis of the curriculum at Nature's Classroom. It was always really amazing to be able to go outside and actually apply what we were learning to the environment around us.